Did you hear that they made a porn version of this movie?
No.
You know what it's called?
What?
Love and Fucking.
It's a good one.
And now, the Moving Screen Podcast with your host, standing in at 5'8" from the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, Richie
Welcome to the Moving Screen Podcast. My name is Richie Owens. This is a movie podcast where we talk about a movie while playing basketball. I think I might say this on every episode, but I want it to be the most listened to, unlistenable podcast of all time. If you're listening to this and you're like, wow, it seems like a basketball thing should have video, we do. It's on Patreon. It's patreon.com/moving screen, I think, or moving screen pod. I'm not sure. I'm going to edit myself in later saying what it is. So go ahead and say it, Rich.
Yeah, it's just moving screen.
Thanks, Rich. Love you.
Love you.
This week, very special guest, great friend of mine, Mr. Adam de la Fuente. Adam, how you doing?
I'm good, dude.
We're going to shoot around a little bit before we start talking about our feature film. What's your basketball history?
Ooh, first shot of the day
Just
going
making
in.
every shot.
Give me my change, damn.
That's your history.
Let's see. Tried out for the 6th grade basketball team.
Yeah.
Didn't get in.
Sure.
Told my mom I would just focus on school and proceeded to barely pass the 6th grade. So that was pretty much the extent of it.
Was it because you were so distraught over not making the basketball team?
No, I just did it because like a lot of my friends were doing it and they got on and I didn't. And I knew because they like told you got on the team in pairs. And like I saw the other 2 dudes I was with and I was like, no way. This dude who wore like really high tube socks and like this other dude who just could barely run, let alone play basketball.
Yeah, tube socks are really stupid.
I mean, cool vibe now, but
similar and much more embarrassing for me. In high school, I tried out for the bowling team.
Really?
All my friends, except for my friend Vince, made it.
Oh.
Vince and I became the managers of the team, which meant we would go to every practice, do our homework, and like write down the scores so that the coach knew how well everyone was doing.
Oh my God.
And I got like a team picture in the uniform. I'm in the team picture with the rest of the varsity team. I was the varsity manager, and they won conferences that year, so my photo is up in the halls at Oak Forest High School.
Yeah. You were the manager of the bowling team?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I thought you meant the basketball team.
No, isn't that on brand for me?
Yeah.
Sometimes you do things in your life and they don't make sense until you're an adult. My favorite Sesame Street character growing up was Bert.
Okay.
He was like a curmudgeon, sort of like doesn't really like anything. I guess I've been watching Buster Keaton movies recently. I feel like Bert is Buster-esque in that he's just like put into these situations that he doesn't necessarily like and makes like a little funny face.
Yeah.
Or a very stone-faced face.
Yeah, dude, basketball's always been my least favorite sport, dude. Like, when I was living in the hood, like, everyone played basketball, and I would just, like, either sit on the side or, like, they would just ask me to grab rebounds. And, like, I could play pissed off and grab rebounds. That was how I made my way. That's how I made friends. But that's all.
Yeah, I never even tried with basketball. I guess I did hoops for Hart, which was, like, jump rope for Hart, but with basketball.
Okay.
And, like, there was a prize, because if you got enough donations, you got like a big prize. And I don't even remember what the prize was, but I won it.
Yeah.
And the top like 3 people in the school who raised enough money got to go to a Bulls game and shoot around on the Bulls court.
Okay.
And I won. So.
Gotcha.
So another thing I think I'm going to reiterate on this podcast, hard to tell, this is the second episode I've recorded. Is that I want the Patreon to blow up so that I can technically be a professional basketball player.
Oh, there we go. That's good.
I also started the Jack Harlow White Men Can't Jump this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Turned it off very quickly, but I guess the G League has tryouts. I feel like it'd be really funny if I tried out.
Again.
Be a Windy City Bull. Play out in Hoffman Estates like I was meant to.
Yeah. Jack, yeah, I saw that. I didn't hear anything about it until I saw it on Hulu. I was like, that's so weird. Very coincidental that you're starting this pod.
It's, yeah, I mean, I guess it's coming out sort of in time with the NBA Finals. And also, I needed it to be nice out, which is a beautiful day here at Mozart Park. 62 degrees, maybe a little windy.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that movie, I mean, I know that's not the movie we're talking about, but how can you remake that movie?
Dude,
you're going to get somebody better than Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes?
That is quite literally the movie I'm talking about right after this.
Yeah. Movie rocks, dude. I saw that when I was like 12 years old and loved it, dude.
I hadn't seen it until last night. And
oh, really?
I'm excited to talk about it.
Yeah.
The other movie I watched last night, it's called Love and Basketball.
Oh, baby.
Two things of which I'm an expert. So, Adam, you and I are going to play a little pickup game.
All right.
It's going to be up to first 1 to 10 wins.
Ones and twos, right?
Ones and twos.
Okay.
You'll check it after. Like if you get a rebound from me, you gotta check it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And I don't know. Since watching these movies, I realize people do make it, take it.
Yeah.
Like, they make a shot and then they keep going.
Yeah.
So I guess.
Yeah, make it, take it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Adam's making the call.
If you blow me out, dude, I will not feel bad. Don't worry about it.
That is. That's it. Adam made the decision for the podcast. For the rest of the time, it's make it, take it.
Yeah, dude. Of course.
All right. Since you're the guest, I'll let you start.
Okay.
So Love and Basketball. You were just watching it randomly when I texted you about this podcast.
Which is so
it's
like
wild.
What would you call that? Serendipitous? I
Yeah.
don't know. All right.
From everything I've heard, like,
Oh.
from everything I had heard up until that point, like, everyone was saying, like, perfect movie.
Yeah.
Like, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. That's what I heard too. Everyone that I talked to about it loved
And
it.
it's like movie people, and then also like my old neighbor.
Okay.
And like, who has no right talking about basketball.
All right, let's hear about this guy.
Oh, that's a girl.
Ooh, nice.
That's
Okay.
one. Yeah, she's just like she's like literally probably 4'9".
Okay.
I posted that I bought Love and Basketball. I bought it blind on
Ooh.
Criterion. Here comes the
Go,
Metro.
bro.
Oh, it's an Amtrak. I don't know if I should wait for the train or if it adds color to it, you know?
Yeah. Just leave that in.
Yeah,
That'll
we'll
be
see.
good. Yeah.
Complain about it if you don't like it. But yeah, she's like 4 something. She also, maybe she's listening to this because she saw him talking about this movie because she wanted to know what my thoughts would be about it. And like Christy Durkin went to a wedding and was like, oh, I met this girl who says your brother's really hot. And I was like, oh, who's that? And she's like, oh, her name's insert name here. For 2.
Oh.
Yeah, hello to her. Hope you like this podcast. Sorry to say you had no right to talk about this movie, which you do. This is I think, only the second Gina Prince-Bythewood movie I've seen, other than The Woman King.
Okay, very recent
Last
release.
year,
Does she have like an extensive filmography or what?
yeah. They talked about her on Blank Check. She's a pretty big filmography. Kareem.
Oh no.
She has like a notable filmography. I don't know if it's big.
Oh, rip. Okay.
Uh,
I feel like that's probably the only movie I've watched by her.
Yeah, probably. Well, maybe. Yeah, I also want to call her Gina Prince-Bythewood, but it's Prince-Bythewood.
Okay.
I like how the movie starts. First quarter. I like that it has quarters in it.
Yeah, that was nice.
It also syncs with Magic Johnson's career.
It kind of made it. That kind of made it seem like a fantasy movie, you know?
Yeah, a little bit. I watched like the making of feature on the Criterion Blu-ray, and she said she wanted to make a black When Harry Met Sally.
Really?
Yeah, and this is it. I really love that.
That's cool. I mean, not a lot of comedy, I feel like, though.
Not a lot of comedy. I guess it's like pretty funny. I don't know. It's not funny, but it is more romantic than comedy.
Sure, yeah.
Starts with Kyla Pratt.
Oh, damn.
I'm really bad with like character names, so I already forgot pretty much every character's name.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But I remember Kyla Pratt is in it, who voiced Penny Proud.
Really?
Yeah, she's the young girl who becomes the star of the movie.
Oh, okay. That makes sense, yeah.
For 2.
Oh, wow.
At
That's
3. 3-0 me.
Hit the camera again.
Yeah, I don't know. I always liked that girl. I don't know why she stopped.
That show was great, dude.
The Proud
Proud
Family?
Family?
Yeah. My
Cool.
racist uncle wouldn't let his kids watch it. I told my cousin Dom that, and he's like, yeah, bro, but we still did. like it was some really badass.
Yeah, dude, I love that. Rebelling. Watching Proud Family. Just ostensibly a very wholesome show.
Right. I mean, they just did an episode about Kwanzaa, so that was probably it. But
All right, I gotta take my chances.
ah, so close. But yeah, we find out these two people, they become neighbors. The boy of the group, his dad plays for the Clippers.
Right.
He also is the spokesperson for Allstate.
Yeah.
I guess I have to shoot.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's absolutely appalled that a girl can play basketball and as good as him.
Yeah.
And he pushes her over and she has a scar on her face. Which I have a scar on my body from playing basketball.
Really?
Yeah, on my ankle.
How old are you?
Like truly like 19.
There we go.
Whew. 3-1 me. Yeah, I took a shot from one side three. I missed it. I chased it down. I grabbed it, caught it, turned around, fade away, shot another three, made it, but my foot landed between two cinder blocks and cut.
Ooh. You playing in a driveway or something?
My parents' backyard.
Okay.
It wasn't like cinder blocks, it was the blocks that surround a garden.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Okay. It's my spot.
A bit.
Swish.
But yeah, I was like, oh, this is fine. It's just a little cut. And I went to my friend's later and it was still bleeding. And I looked at the cut and I flipped it open and I could see inside my foot. So
Ooh.
I waited till the next day to go to the doctor. They were like, yeah, dude, you can't do that. It's just got to heal on its own now.
Damn. Nice. Oh. So first quarter, do you enjoy the first quarter?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a nice way to set it up. Sort of, I don't want to say Romeo and Juliet, but it is a set up hey, this is you and me for life.
Yeah.
We are fated to do this forever.
Sure. There's a couple of movies like that. I can't think of them right
Yeah,
now.
right.
But
that's on Romeo and Juliet is not right, but
I think
they are fated to,
I think that was the premise of the Will Smith classic Hancock.
Oh.
Do you remember Hancock?
Yeah, of course. I remember Hancock, but does Hancock remember Hancock? Because he forgot he was a superhero.
Right. Yeah, good one.
Yeah, we're going to do Hancock next. Good D. Yeah, I think chapter 1 is nice, and it's really short. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's literally
because they are children for that whole portion, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he's a cheerball.
Yeah, okay.
He's oh, I have a crush on you, Johnny, my girlfriend. She's like, yeah. And he's like, okay, get on the back of my bike. She's like, fuck you. I have my own bike. Very cool.
2 minutes later, he's truly I don't want to be
you.
your boyfriend anyway, you nap. I don't know what he calls her. Makes fun of her hair or makes fun of the way she looks. And you're just damn, dude. What the hell?
Yeah, she calls him Big Head, which lasts throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
When you go to high school, you see that they're both studs on their high school basketball team. But my guy Omar Epps probably has never looked like he was in high school.
Yeah.
I also like the afro wig they give the Allstate guy who plays his dad, Zeke.
In the very beginning of the video.
Yeah. Look how young he is. He has an afro. Which is actually what happens with Billy Crystal in
When Harry Met Sally?
Yeah. He has a fake little wig on.
Yeah.
He's 40 and going to University of Chicago.
I thought it was interesting, I think in the second quarter of the movie, right? Second chapter. How much they focus on I can't even think of the female lead's name right now.
I know, it sucks.
It's crazy.
She's great though.
How much they focus on her like temperament and how it's an issue. You know,
Yeah,
what I mean?
it
How
reminded
she's so competitive. You know.
It reminded me a lot of like the Angel Reese stuff that just happened at the Iowa.
Oh, right.
Because she was like, you know, Caitlin Clark was cocky.
Damn.
And then after they beat her, the best women's basketball player in the country,
Yeah.
maybe just college, I don't know.
Yeah.
But everyone gave her shit for like taunting Caitlin Reese, and it's like what they say in the movie. It's like, oh yeah, it's because you're a black woman. They're gonna think you're more aggressive because of that, and
Sure,
it fucking sucks.
Oh. Look. Yeah, and I guess that kind of lasts until college, where she was like, okay, sometimes I need to be humble because I still need to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, she calms down as far as like complaining to refs and stuff.
Yeah. But still, like, can't
In the
keep it-
championship, which gets her the USC scholarship.
Right. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'm cutting ahead, but I feel like the whole culmination of that whole thing is her taking that charge in college.
Yeah.
Right? That's
It's
like
awesome.
a big thing.
That is it. Is it no? It's the high school game where it's like her POV, and you can hear her internal monologue.
Yeah.
Being like-
That was the high school game.
Yeah. Being like, okay, no, gotta
Yeah,
hold it.
yeah,
Two
yeah,
points. That is like the coolest part of the movie to me. And then I like to transition to the third quarter. As you make a shot, 3-2, me, right?
Yep.
As they transition to the third quarter at USC,
Yeah.
just sort of the crux of the movie. Like they stay in
that's
that area
where the meat
most.
is.
Yeah. That's where the meat is. But
Oh, damn. Nice.
God.
Oh.
No. Whew. So I'm gonna be so good at basketball one day. I'm gonna go to USC.
Oh, that's off. Damn. Should have just squared up.
Yeah, what if a funnier movie would have had her being like, I'm going to USC, and she finds out it's UIC,
Yeah.
and then they don't see each other ever again.
Yeah, man.
And he
The
marries
love story's
Tyra
over.
Banks.
That was crazy. I was like, he's engaged to Tyra Banks.
With that dumbass goatee.
Yeah. It's something I'm trying out. Something new I'm trying out. But I think is his line in the movie.
Fuck.
But yeah.
Third quarter's like, the big one.
Is that so seconds they're in high school, thirds they're in college, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that moment that I was talking about is from the third then, when she takes that charge, because her college
Yes.
coach is like, yeah,
Her
good
college
job."
coach is riding her,
Yeah.
which like
She's like, what am I doing here? And
I think that's like a really good, at least like from like my dad played college baseball.
Okay.
It seemed like that was like his thing. It's like the coach is gonna give you shit. That's how you like get better.
Right.
Like-
And like Quincy's killing it because he's like, they
He's
make it
just a
seem like he's the
natural.
#1 recruited
Yeah.
athlete in the nation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's on SportsCenter, right?
Yeah. That's good.
Ooh. Is that a 2 or is that 1?
That was 1.
3-3. Yeah, I would say I do genuinely really like this movie, but I hate that Dick Vitale's in it.
You got an issue with Dickie?
Yeah, I don't like him.
Is he a bad guy?
No, I just don't like him.
Oh, I get it. I mean,
He's annoying.
every time he speaks, it's like this.
He like
Come on, baby.
when I was at Illinois. When I was at Illinois, we're unranked and we beat number 2 Michigan State.
Okay.
I was there. We rushed the court, and on TV, Dickie V was like, "This is a travesty. You don't do that when you beat the number 2 team."
What? like, why would he be excited?
I don't know. It was weird. Draymond Green was on that team.
That wasn't Tim Hardaway Jr.'s team, right?
I don't think so. Ow. Yeah.
Nice.
4-3.
Hustle.
I made a list of movies to talk about. A thing I keep forgetting to say up top is that this podcast is going to be broken down into seasons. So
Yeah.
like 10 episodes are going to be about one specific trope of movie, which this is basketball. Had a list that I sent to you, sent to everybody that I've asked so far.
But you're always going to be playing basketball regardless.
Yes, I'm always going to be playing basketball regardless, but basketball movies start the show. But yeah, I just replaced Semi-Pro with Hustle on the list.
Oh, okay.
Because I can get to Semi-Pro later, but
Yeah.
Hustle is like a movie I haven't seen and I do really want to see.
And it's truly more of a basketball movie,
Yeah.
I feel like.
Ah! But back to love and basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really see like her struggle on the basketball team. We see him like be an immediate hero.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. But for me, it's like all about her. Like the whole coach thing, that's all I can think about when you're talking about college.
Yeah.
And then when things start, when he has that bad game is the next big thing in that chapter, right?
Oof. But before that, like, because he's still doing well, he finds out that his dad has been regularly cheating on his mom, which I would say if your parent is a basketball player, I think you gotta assume some unfaithfulness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, right? If they're like a celebrity, you know?
Right, yeah. And it's like, it's embarrassing. But when he finds out his dad's cheating, it like breaks him down, and then he meets her outside for some reason. And then she's like, "Oh shit, I gotta get back because of curfew." And he's like, "Can't you just stay here with me?" She's like, "What?" Like, I will get in trouble.
On the bleachers.
Yeah, and she's like, "Walk with me." And he's like, "I don't want people to recognize me." And it's like, bro, if you're going to be a pro basketball player,
Yeah.
you got to get used to people, like, talking to you.
So then this is the other thing that sticks out to me. That's when, like, so that happens, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's like, she shows up at his dorm, right? And he's like with some other girl, with his roommates.
Yeah, they go to a party like the next day because he has his bad game the next day.
Yeah. He blows the game.
He
They
blows
lose
the
to
game.
Temple, which I think is a funny
I also
choice.
was shouting at the screen, like, take him out. He's
Yeah.
breaking everything. Just take him out. Bad coaching, honestly.
Misjudged where I was in accordance to the rim there.
Huh?
Still pretty far away. Just talking to myself. Negative self-talk. You ever heard of it? You ever read a self-help book before?
I had a self-help book written by Chris Hardwick that I threw away for
That's a good choice, probably.
obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Didn't help. Whew. I just feel like, one, you should talk pot. Oh, good shot.
There we go.
What is it?
You know what I think it is, dude?
4-4?
I realize if I just like, am I discovering something here? If I shoot like this with my feet planted, I make it sometimes.
All right.
Just spread
Time
my
to
feet
find
out.
out.
I think that's fours?
I think so.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, he shows up at the party, he's clearly like hammered and pissed off.
and then like a girl like hits on him, and he's like, he kind of flirts back, but she's like, come back with me, and he's like, nah, I have curfew, which is just not true.
Yeah. So he uses the excuse on her, right? But then he also like chastises her for not going out with him on the bleacher, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what takes the movie down. Well, first of all, do you guys like the sound of a train going in the background? Because here it is. That's how you know we're playing in Chicago, baby.
Yeah.
The metro running right by your head. What was I saying? I just feel like, I don't know, that's the turn for me where I think that this movie, I was like, yep, this is as good as everybody said it was. And then he, I guess I'll check it. And then he like treats her like that, and then throughout the rest of the movie, he's like, but you weren't there for me when I needed you. She's like, I offer, like, she never even says that. She's like, you're right.
Yeah.
And that pisses me off.
Yeah, yeah.
Because she was right, he was wrong. He doesn't seem like a great guy. I mean, I guess I understand you're going through a traumatic thing, but that doesn't give you an excuse to treat the people that you love like shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Get it.
Good move.
5-4. One time my dad played middle school basketball, and he was the leading scorer with 4 points, and his team lost. The final score 6-4.
Really?
Yeah. Look, can you imagine the fucking parents at that?
Oh man. No. Yeah, one of my good friends, he played, he's a really good basketball player. He played like in high school and stuff, and like he quit his senior year, but he was like, I probably might have gotten like a D2 offer or something like that. And he played for, oh, that's off. He played for a private Christian school.
What private Christian school?
In Indiana. I can't remember the name. But he was like, yeah, one year we played Greg Oden. If you remember Greg Oden.
Yeah, of course.
I guess you could call him a bust.
The biggest guy imaginable.
Yeah. Truly, probably I think he was the #1 rated recruit, went to Ohio State. Supposed to be his big star, but then he got hurt.
And then he was drafted and continued to get hurt.
Yeah. Went to the Blazers. I forgot who the Blazers passed on. Was it Durant? And they got Oden instead?
That would hurt.
Yeah.
There was also a guy, I forget his name, at Illinois. Jeremy something. He was a McDonald's All-American. He was a McDonald's All-American. He, Mr. Chicago basketball. And he went to Illinois. They didn't play him well. I don't think he was coached well that year, but he also had a really bad attitude.
Okay.
And like would play well against probably like the better teams, but against anybody else he just wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
And then he's like, after his first year, he's like, I'm going to the draft. Went undrafted, and then got arrested for, I think, something with a gun. It's really
Ja Morant vibes, huh?
Yeah. Well,
what is up with that dude?
I don't know.
I mean, not really. The only Ja Morant thing about that is the gun, I guess.
Sure. Any basketball.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still love Ja Morant. I hope he gets well. I mean, he's a great player.
Yeah.
Me and him are similar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
like
should
I
be
just like I'm really fast.
I don't know. Did I hack you there? You want to call that?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I don't believe in fouls.
I got to bring this up before we get back to the movie. Probably my most prominent basketball memory, and there isn't many. You know, but that's good. Oh, come on.
So close.
Is in high school, I went to like a pretty nice high school.
What high school did you go to?
Alliance Township.
Oh, LT, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like in the TV program there, so like there was one year where the basketball team started doing good. Then my my junior year or sophomore year, they went undefeated in the regular season. And so like some local business sponsored us to film all of their games for local broadcasts. And
Dude,
it was like
that's
a
cool.
big thing. So a big influx of money. And I'll never forget, there was 2 memories. So one time we were playing Proviso East, which like has produced a couple of NBA players, like Isaiah Thomas went there, Shannon Brown went there. If you remember Shannon Brown, really good dunker.
No, I don't remember her.
Played for the Lakers.
I just made an accidental joke.
Huh?
I just made an accidental joke. I said, no, I don't remember her.
All right. But that's that undefeated year in the playoffs. We went like 2 rounds in, which for a suburban school is like pretty good, you know?
Yeah.
And then, let me get back to the court before I continue this. And then, this is me helping you out right here, dude.
Dude, that's going to look so good.
Yeah. And we played Simeon.
Oh, shit.
And at
Who was on
our
the
house, in the suburbs.
Oh my
Simeon
God.
came out to the suburbs. And I
Was
remember...
anybody on the team that...
Yes.
Who?
So Derrick Rose's younger brother was their point guard,
Cool.
our youngest brother, and Jabari Parker was their star
Sure.
forward, and he was a sophomore at the time. I think I must have been a junior then.
Oof. What year did you graduate high school?
2012. And we just saw like him windmill dunking and stuff in warm-ups, and I was like, oh God, we're gonna get killed.
Yeah.
And I think the only D1 player on our team went to an Ivy League type of thing, you know what I mean? And they doubled our score.
Really?
It was like 30 to 65.
Holy shit. I mean, Quincy's dad in this movie really wants him to go to Princeton.
Something else out. Huh?
Quincy's dad in Love and Basketball really wants him to go to Princeton.
I honestly think that's maybe where that one player on the team went.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was his name Quincy McCall?
No. I'm trying to remember. And there was a guy who was being recruited by Purdue, and he had a really bad senior season and ended up at Elmhurst College, I remember.
Oof.
Yeah.
Is that a community college or is that just
I think it's just a
smaller
small
college? Then not oof.
Yeah. I don't think they're a D1. I mean, they're like probably like a D3 program though. One thing about this movie, dude, if this was about soccer, it would probably be my favorite movie of all time. That's how much I love soccer.
Yeah.
I did feel like though it started boring me at some points, if I'm being real.
When did it bore you?
And I love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think love
but
rocks.
you're middling on basketball.
Yeah. Good. Ah! Better watch out when I plant my feet, dog. I'm getting in and outs, but still, damn.
Ooh, I tried to go behind the back. Did not work.
Ooh, you see that? Let me try and get.
Whoa! Whoa!
Distracting you. Ah.
Whew.
I had to get one of those in there for the clips.
Yeah. I guess.
All right, not as good as mine, but.
I guess there's no reason I can't. Steph.
Oh. Should we get back to the movie, or should we?
Yeah.
Can we talk about how everyone says Steph Curry will ruin basketball? You ever see? I'm sure you've seen those,
No.
like clips and stuff. No, you're not aware of this?
No.
Oh, it's like all over the internet, dude. You know, they'll show like an AAU game of like middle schoolers, and it's just back and forth, kids taking shots and like making them.
Sure.
Sometimes, but like sometimes it's just like brick, air ball,
Right.
and they're shooting from like half court basically,
Right.
from the logo.
That's probably all they practice well, one, the coolest thing you can do in basketball is dunk, which I decided this morning the day I dunk is the day the podcast is over. Even if I'm like in a really good flow with things.
Come on. Oh.
Even if I'm doing really well for myself.
Yeah. No, it's
over once I get once I dunk, which is gonna happen.
You should get those extendo legs. I saw that on the internet.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
It's like a male BBL.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's terrible for you.
I also have a BBL, so
okay.
all BBLs are male BBLs to me. Harden.
Ooh. Imagine I could actually do a finger roll like that. That would be so sick, wouldn't it?
I do like. I do want to play basketball more outside of the podcast, but the podcast is a way for me to exercise and
yeah, it's good, dude.
And talk about movies, which like I need to exercise more, and I love movies.
I go to a psychotic place when I run.
Sure.
Thinking
Runner's
about
high, but it's like cocaine.
Yeah. I mean, truly just think about destruction. And
Wait a minute, Carrie.
oh, there's no.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there was no.
There's no
rim, no backboard.
You're right.
Yeah.
What is it, 6'5"?
Yeah. Gotta take what I can get, dude. I'm sorry. I thought that would be a cool shot.
It probably is. And
did I break your?
No, you're good.
GoPro?
Look at me. Let me take it down just a tad.
I'm gonna be real with you. I said that'd be a cool shot. Totally forgot this was on my head. That's just my cover story.
It just go. Honestly, it just like it feels right.
Yeah.
You kind of forget about it after a while.
Just feels
forget
like
having
having a
fanny
headache.
packs with our phones in them.
Yeah.
Recording on our voice memos.
Just a little rough. Remember when those dudes at Duke would like slap the court?
No, I don't.
You don't remember seeing that?
I don't remember. I try to avoid Duke at all costs.
Dude, I know so much random sports stuff just because I used to come home from school and watch Sports Center.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I guess you were probably. I was in college when Duke was doing that, probably.
Yeah.
I graduated
But
college.
I think like Grayson Allen's did it too.
Yeah, he's the only player I like on Duke.
People fucking hated that guy.
Yeah, he's the only good player on Duke, and he's my only player I like in the whole NBA.
I feel like now
Grayson.
You remember people hated JJ Redick? You remember that, right?
I don't, but
Oh, okay.
I think that's because I think people are inclined to hate people who are on Duke,
Yeah.
and I think that once JJ Redick came to the NBA, he was just the player that every white dad loves to watch.
Yeah.
That's what I know. I've already known that representation is important, but I think the truest proof of that is how excited white people get about a white basketball player.
Yeah.
They're
Dude.
like, whoa, wow, we made it.
That's a funny way of putting it. That's so true. I had like a similar silly realization about representation that I think my friend brought up to me, where he was like, we were talking about it, and I'm like, I guess like, you know, I just didn't really understand,
Yeah.
you know? And he was like, dude, another Latino guy, he was like, do you remember when Dora dropped? And I was like, yeah, dude. I remember my grandma freaking out. She was like, there's a little Mexican girl who has a show on Teen or Nick Jr. or whatever, Dora the Explorer. And I remember like my sister was all about it, you know, it was like huge.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I guess you're right.
Even like
You know what I
my
mean?
family,
It is kind of a big deal. You know?
I was like a little old for Dora, but I still like watched it every morning because my brothers were younger. Ooh! Nice shot.
You see my feet?
Oh, nice and planted.
Yeah.
Is that 6'6" or 6'5" or 7?
I think, I don't know. I think 6s.
Yeah.
I think. The layup was 5.
Okay.
And then that shot was 6.
Sweet.
So whatever you got, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm at 6.
All right.
There's definitely a point on the LC podcast where I was just like, she was like, oh, and it's like 6'5" you. I think it was like 7. And I was like, yeah. I don't care.
Elsie balled before though, right? Didn't she play?
Yeah, she was like also like me and her talked about like the Angel Reese Iowa situation because she's also from Iowa.
Right.
And she was like very upset that people were upset at Angel Reese. And it was because she was like, I was a big trash talker. Like, this one girl's from another school's boyfriend. Oh my God! 7'6".
After the between the legs, dude. Clip that.
I hope I got it.
Clip that.
But she
Check.
she was like, yeah, a guy from another school flirted with me. And his girlfriend was on the opposing team's basketball team. So she was like, when I would guard her, I would just whisper his name in her ear.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
She said that on the pod, I hope.
No, she didn't, but now she gets the credit. So go
That's
tweet it
next level.
Active Sandal on Twitter.
That is amazing.
She was also like, I feel like she pushed people around too. She was like a little bit of a bully.
Elsie.
Pretty cool, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Nope.
I kind of like it when people from like smaller towns and like states with not huge cities in them,
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, our state has problems, but I rep it hard. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
right.
And I feel like this is turning
That's
into the
why
LC pod, but
I can feel for Iowa. Don't really feel for Indiana.
fuck Indiana, dude. I don't even mean Indiana University. I just mean the state.
Yeah, right. Me too. Because
Yeah.
I mean, at least they have like the Colts and the Pacers. Iowa has literally the Hawkeyes and Iowa State's mascot, which I forget.
Cyclone.
Cyclones. Shout out to Big E in the WWE. He played football for Iowa State. Or was it Iowa regular? Either way, he played football. But yeah, the people in Love and Basketball, they're just like in LA, and then they go to USC. Where is USC? Is it in LA?
Yeah, it's right there at least. I mean, the Coliseum's in Los Angeles where they play football, so I think it's right there. Same thing with UCLA, obviously.
We used to call, do you know about Moraine Valley Community College?
Yes, I do.
That people who went there used to call it UCLA, university closest to LaGrange Avenue. I remember going to my dad's friend's son's high school graduation, and he said like, "Yep, going to UCLA." I was like, "No way." That was the same thing for people who went to Harper Community College, who would purposely mumble so it sounded like they said Harvard. Ooh!
Please, God, please. Oh my God.
I would have ended the podcast right there.
Oh man, I wish, dude. I wish.
God. I keep wanting to go in for layups. I'm like, it's boring. I should be making cool shots. Get on SportsCenter top 10 at some point.
Yeah, I feel, man, I guess I know a lot about like basketball generally. I guess
Yeah,
I'm
you
like
do.
thinking of the And One mixtape now. I guess it's a pervasive part of culture. Like if you're
Yeah, it was huge.
not a total nerd about something, and I don't mean that in an insulting way, just like if you're not just
Yeah.
focused on one thing,
That's why,
you have to know a little bit.
I was talking to someone the other day who doesn't watch basketball, but went to high school in the same area at the same time as LeBron.
As LeBron?
Yeah. And he would go to parties and just hand out condoms to people,
That's dope.
stuff like that. But they were like, who's the best basketball player of all time? And I mean, obviously I'm biased, so I said Jordan. But I think the reason I think Jordan's the best player of all time is because he wasn't it wasn't that he was the best basketball player, but he changed literally everything about the world.
Yeah.
He made athletes real celebrities.
Yeah.
Got those endorsements on
And global celebrities.
a movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I remember having a conversation with my roommate about this, and we were talking about how cool it would be for the Bulls to be good again.
Yeah.
They're like, man, what's that like? It's like, because one of my roommate's earliest memory of the Bulls is like his dad jumping around and screaming in 97 or whatever.
Yeah.
One of the later ones. And when they won.
Yeah.
And then he said, he was like, I vividly remember my sister saying, she was like, oh my God, Dad's overreacting. And he was like, what happened? And she was like, the Bulls won again, but the Bulls always win. You know?
Yeah.
To like imagine like
that's
being
kind
a
of
part
how
of
I
a
feel
dynasty like that.
about the Cubs once they won their one World Series. I was like, I don't give a shit about watching you guys, especially the Ricketts.
Yeah. I mean, the whole place looks like a mall now.
Right.
You know what I mean? I went to one of the games with my pops, and that was enough baseball memories for a lifetime.
Yeah, same.
We went to the World Series game, so.
My dad made sure that I got to see a game at the old Chicago Stadium before they knocked it down.
Really?
I was like 2. And he was like, he handed the ticket guy the ticket and was like, can you not tear it? Because I want to like put it, like save it for my son. And the guy was like very hesitant. And like my dad had to argue with him. He finally did it. So I have that somewhere.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
Anyway, loving basketball.
Yeah. Loving basketball. We talked about it a little bit, but she like has to learn how to take a charge in practice.
Yeah.
And I think taking charges is like the coolest thing you can do in basketball.
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally wearing an Alex Caruso jersey right now.
Yeah, the king.
Like, I just love
Yeah.
the people who are like, yep, I'm gonna throw my like, Kobe White took a charge from Giannis.
That
and
is
like,
so sick.
Kobe White is like 6'1" maybe. Giannis is like,
taller almost.
yeah, probably a foot taller and like 150 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
And like, he did that, and I'm like, that's my guy. That's who we're building the team around now.
That's good. Ooh. Come on.
Almost
Come on.
good.
How do you drive to the hole, Rich?
What?
How do you drive to the hole?
I don't know, man. Look it up on your phone.
All right.
Like this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. That was out on me, technically. You want to take it?
Sure.
Yeah.
At some point, I started to have to embrace
Yeah.
that
It's your
basketball's
show, dog.
actual rules.
It's your show.
But yeah, she like learns how to take a charge in practice,
Yeah.
and then in like the big sort of like Freaky Friday switch, it's kind of what it is. That he starts sucking, she starts blowing up on the same day.
Right. Yeah.
Not real Freaky Friday. There's no magic transference, but
Yeah.
in the world of the movie, she becomes like a legend, and he fades into obscurity.
Right. That was the weird thing too. Like that was one thing I guess. Started when I started losing it a bit on it. Because I was like, how much time has passed, and I was
Yeah.
just a little confused.
Well, they said the years,
They did eventually, yeah.
but at every quarter, they said what year the quarter took place in.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh.
I literally don't remember that at all.
The third quarter was the only one that had 2 years.
7, finally.
The 7-7?
Do you have 7?
I don't remember. I feel like
I think it's 7-6. I mean, but if you think you had 7, then we'll call it.
Oh, you can.
7s?
I'll give you the point.
All right. What was your last basket? It's good.
I don't remember.
Okay. It's been a while, I feel like, for either of us.
But why did? Oh, I guess they show in the third chapter is the only one that takes place over 2 years specifically. It's like their freshman year, so it says like 87 to 88 or something.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
it's
Oh, yeah. Now I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and she. So yeah, that he very quickly is like, yep. After this year, I'm done. And she has like a woman doesn't really, especially at that point,
Right.
doesn't get the opportunity to one and done college.
One of these girls I had a little fling with in college is playing in abroad right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, damn.
Where at?
She just was playing in Poland, and now she's in Mexico, actually. She's like moved somewhere. Damn, if that's a 2?
Yeah.
Fudge.
That's 8-7.
Yeah. Yeah. Good times. One of my prouder moments.
One of your what?
Prouder moments.
I remember you bragging to me about hooking up with a college basketball player. And honestly, I'm not even saying that as like you were bragging about it. I'm like, dude, continue to brag about it.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
She was the star of the team. Pretty cool.
She was at the Paul, right?
Yeah. Who was like top 25
Yeah.
at the time, like a good team, you know. Oof.
Thank you, my guy. Yeah, I mean, DePaul women's basketball is like legendary.
Huh?
DePaul women's basketball is legendary.
Makes you wonder why the women's team isn't good.
No, that's what I
or
said.
the men's team isn't good.
Yes.
Rather.
I am Max Struess,
Right.
who my brother played in Little League Baseball and despises because he's like,
You love.
he's like, I hate that fucking
Dude.
wiener kid who I. Shit.
I want to. I mean, you can.
That's your
determine
ball.
All right.
I fumbled.
I met your brother maybe like 2. You're talking about Cody?
I'm talking about my brother Michael,
Oh, damn.
but
All right, I've never met Michael, but
Cody went to Lewis University in Romeoville, where Max Struess went for a year. And I guess he had a dunk that was so crazy at Lewis. There was a charge on it, or like an offensive foul, but it was such a good dunk, they still put it in the SportsCenter top 10.
that's awesome. That's hilarious. I was about to say, yeah, your brother Cody kind of seems like a hater, and I love that. And I was like, that's why I want to like get to know him better.
It's weird because I think he kind of is a hater. I think you're right, but I think he wants to be a lover. He really loves the White Sox and submits himself to the fact that they aren't good.
After all
And
that promise, too.
Maybe never will be under Jerry Reinsdorf. You never know.
Clamps.
Same with the Bulls.
Clamps.
But this move, Gina Prince-Bythewood, she was a basketball player and like wanted to make, like, she talked shit, and she was like very much as it was written basically about her. But when it was written, there was no.
Is this just the writer, not the director?
The director-writer.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She I think she actually went to USC and then like wrote for some TV shows, and then wrote Love and Basketball.
Nice.
But when she started, the WNBA was not a thing yet. So she got really lucky that by the end it was.
Yeah, because that's like the end of the third act, right?
Yeah, it's the fourth act.
Oh, right, fourth act. Yeah. The fourth quarter. What do you think? You think Quincy retires from the NBA? And she plays
I think
in
he
the
has
WNBA?
to. He looks a little chubby. in the
Yeah.
end.
I mean, I think it's.
Not that there aren't chubby NBA players.
Could have blocked that. That would have been sick, right? 9?
9.
Oh boy.
Point, as they say.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that too. Yeah, because he has the kid with him too. I think that kind of reinforces that.
But you didn't mention she goes abroad to Spain.
Right. Yeah.
Barcelona.
Yeah.
Barcelona.
There you go.
And plays professionally there against her like rival.
Who plays for Parma in Italy?
Yeah.
That would be so sick, dude. Just
It'd
playing
be
any
cool if
professional sport.
their mascot was the Parmesan.
Hey.
Hey, listen. If this doesn't blow up, maybe I can just name mascots. Oof.
I think, what was I gonna say? I don't even remember. But like, there's some guys who like find a home in Europe. I find it so interesting, like basketball players in Europe. You know, what I
Dwight
mean?
Howard is in Taiwan right now.
Yeah,
Every player who's like fucked up during the playoffs this year has been like, come to Taiwan, my guy.
no. Why did I do this? Yeah, like who was that player that they were saying ni hao to? He's a Grizzlies player, I think.
I forget.
They were just like, have fun learning Chinese, buddy. Ni hao.
Yeah, she plays abroad and like
Yeah.
feels very lonely, which I get, but also like,
Ah, come on.
yeah.
You're in
She
Spain?
already has, I guess it's just because she's in love, right? But
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
Man.
I think it's easy to, game point. I think it's like easy to feel alone when you are in love and that person is not near you.
Yeah.
So she comes back after he tears his ACL on like in garbage time of a
Yeah.
Lakers game
Yeah.
on
yeah.
a dunk.
And then like they have that line where they're like, it's so weird, like you have this image of your life as a kid and you never think it's not going to turn out that way. You know what I mean? It's just so interesting. It kind of like, it reminds me of, did we talk about this? Is it okay if I sidebar?
Yeah.
I don't know if we're getting too off topic on the movie, but
Oh.
it's inspired by the movie, I guess, this thought. There's this podcast I listened to with Rick Rubin. It was super good. And he was talking about Hurt by our Trent Reznor,
Yeah.
right? And 9 Inch Nails. And he was saying he like wrote that song, or I think it was that song, when he was like 20 years old.
Before he knew.
And then he was like, and most people think like, what does a 20-year-old really know about pain? It's
Right.
like, you're so young. And he was like, but actually he was like, your life is so short that when you face like big tragedy and adversity,
Yeah.
it feels so monumental.
It's every part of our life is only in the context of the current moment of our life.
Right.
So like, yeah, I don't know. Saying to a girl like, do you want to go to homecoming? And her saying no, that's like, that's gonna hurt a lot then.
Right.
But being like, hey, want to go on a date? And a girl being like, no. You're like, oh, I've done this before.
Yeah.
I recognize this, so I
Yeah.
can cope better. I have the skills in my brain.
And he was like, and so that pain, as intense as that song is, that pain is still very real, despite him only being 20. You know what I mean?
Right. And then, Johnny Cash covered it and only
Right.
cemented the fact that,
How visceral like the song
Yeah.
is. You know what I mean?
and that was like his like
Nines.
Oh.
No, come on. You thought that was going in
I
too.
thought it was going in.
Come on. I'm getting. Check this rim, dude. Can I get? You got a ladder with you? I need to adjust this iron, dude. Come on. No. Oh. I can't lay up with my left hand, dude.
It's a tough thing. How many kids in like 2009 were practicing the Derrick Rose up
Sure, yeah.
and under? And how many kids like me perfected it? Yeah, and she finds out that the guy has a fucking. Not only does he have a fiance, it's Tyra Banks,
Yeah,
shocking the world.
yeah.
And then she is upset. Her mom basically is like, obviously, I think you should be with him.
That was a good part too, where she was like, "What do you want me to say? Break up his marriage or whatever?"
Yeah.
Come on, dog. Give me that.
And so she like goes to his childhood bedroom that he's staying in for some reason.
Call me Adam Prince.
No, get in.
Richie.
Thank you.
Ah,
My Joker, baby. It's game.
Damn, nice. I thought I had you for a while. I was like, I might actually win this thing. Holy hell.
Hey, we are gonna calm ourselves down a little bit. We're gonna play not horse, not pig, but love.
Okay.
And you can take the first shot.
All right.
But I do think.
I feel like I'm in a DeRozan mode. My mid-range is pretty good.
Yeah, especially now that you got the feet plant.
I do the DeRozan warm-up or whatever, the weird thing he does. You know what I'm saying, when he's taking free throws?
I haven't seen it.
Richie. The hell, dude.
I don't go deep.
It's crazy to me that I'm like ripping out all these random basketball stuff and just maybe one of my least watched of the big sports.
Yeah, I mean, you were like, you went to ask me who my favorite Scott Skiles Bulls player was. I was like, what? I don't know.
Kirk Heinrich, dude.
All right. Nice and easy from the top of the point.
All right.
No jump.
Okay.
Free throw style. Damn it. Yeah, her mom tells her, like, yeah, obviously, I think you guys should get together. I'm not going to tell you to break up his marriage.
Yeah.
And then she goes to his childhood bedroom.
And then she also flames her mom. She was like, well, what about you? You don't do anything with your life. And she was like, yeah, because I sacrificed it all from you. For
Right.
you. Hello?
I
You know what I
remember-
mean?
I remember one time me and my dad were watching TV and we were both tired. And my brother Cody was like, I want to do, like, this thing. And we were like, oh, we're tired. I forgot. I'm not guarding you. But I guess that's what I have to do.
Yes, I'm going to be in your grill, dude. Gosh, where was that during the game? Damn.
So right here. Ugh, fuck. That's an L for me.
Yeah.
So she challenges him to a game of one-on-one for his love,
Yes.
which is like cool.
I'm like, okay.
Well, she like the Gina was like, yeah, I had like a whole different kind of like ending, and then I was like, oh shit, she would challenge him to a game of basketball, because that's like their thing.
Yeah.
Like that's makes sense, and it does.
And plus, I thought it was interesting because he's got the bum knee, but then, you know, he takes the brace off and then starts working her.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, he's really determined. Like, they're not going to end up together.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think it's that, and then
Like,
after like he makes his shots or whatever.
all right, just between this X here.
Sure.
Oh, that's off. That's a terrible shot. Maybe the worst shot of the game.
Once like I think like even though he does love her and probably does want to marry her, spoiler alert, he like he's like, I'm not about to lose to her.
Yeah.
So he like owns up to it. All right. Fuck. That was me looking back behind me, throwing it over my head. But he beats her pretty handily
Yeah.
once he takes his brace off.
Yeah.
And then she starts walking away, and he goes like, double or nothing.
Right.
And that's such a fucking cool thing to say.
Yeah.
Even
And
though
then,
she doesn't, even though he doesn't deserve her, it's like,
It's just meant to be.
yeah.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. I like the whole ordeal of him dunking on her in the very final point. I was like, that is insane.
Well,
choice.
there's a shot where she's guarding him, and he like backs up into her, and his face hits her face, and that was an accident.
Really?
Yeah, and he was like, I'm so glad she kept that in. I think that's really cool.
Nice.
All right. Left-handed layup.
All right, my kryptonite. That's cool.
Yeah, you said your weakness to me. I gotta exploit it. Yeah, I'm like a fun kind of horse guy, so
Yeah,
I like to do like under the leg. It doesn't work a lot of the time. An audio medium, probably not really a lot of fun.
Bro, when I went between your legs, I almost had that. Hey, that shot, I thought I was like, please God.
Maybe
please.
I'll edit it so that you do get it.
No, dude, I got the between the leg and then the step back. I hit that
You
between
did.
my own
That
legs.
was really cool. All right, take it easy with
Free throw.
this regular old free throw. Fuck. Surfing it up.
All right. Which hand with which?
I mean, it's up to you, but
All right.
I threw it up with my left and hit it with my right. But after he says double or nothing.
Oh.
L-O to L.
Yeah.
After he says double or nothing, they cut to the LA Coliseum, LA Sparks game, and she's on the team.
Right.
He's in the audience with their kid. And unfortunately, like I was like looking at the Wikipedia the whole time just to like see who the actors were and stuff. And like they spoil it by having their names hyphenated in the credits.
Oh, really?
So like yeah, like Gina Prince-Bythewood took Rock Bythewood's last name, her husband. She made them do hyphenates as well, or at least she has a hyphenate.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I noticed
That's
that
just
too.
a three
yeah.
shot. Whew. Ooh,
Yeah.
LOV. Do you think Bob Love was pissed when he saw the movie Love and Basketball came out?
Yeah, I think so, dude.
He's like, wait,
He
I'm Love and Basketball.
He put out a cease and desist, I heard.
No one can use the term love unless they're talking about me, Bob Love.
Dude, why am I digging you up? During the quarantine, I got really into this YouTube rabbit hole about like guys just playing pickup. Like there was like these 5 YouTubers I started following who were just traveling the country during quarantine and playing pickup in like all kinds of hoods
so
and stuff
cool.
like that. It was cool. I mean, but there's this big thing where it's like a white guy who's pretty good at basketball and he just goes to the hood.
That's kind of
the vibe.
what the premise of both White Men Can't Drum
Yeah.
is. Okay, this is going to be a baseball throw. I missed. That's an easy shot.
Left side, right hand. All right.
Do you play like... No, if I make your shot, you don't get a letter.
No.
Okay.
I mean, we could. Then game's over.
All right. We're going behind the backboard.
Damn. But yeah, it seemed so cool. Like that'd be so fun if I was like 18.
From up here,
All right.
I'm standing on a light post. Forgot how strong I am. Just truly toned and ripped.
Oh,
All right.
for a second there.
Oof, that was a left-handed free throw. That did not work. One time, me and my brothers were playing horse, and my brother Cody was like, "All right, so you take a shot from right here, and then you miss it." And we were like, "No, you can't do that." And we got into like a huge fight. Yeah,
All right,
that's
so
like
that's 3 twirls of the ball.
3 twirls. You ever read the book The $1 Million Shot?
Why won't it just go in, Richard?
What?
Why doesn't it just go in?
I don't know. I'm gonna NBA 3. Fuck. But yeah, that's the end of Love and Basketball. They get together. It's nice.
Yeah.
But I just really don't like that the movie makes her think that she did something wrong by not staying out of curfew.
By not what?
When she's like, yeah, I have to make curfew, and he's like, stay with me.
Oh, that's yeah, but I feel like the cool thing is that like ultimately, you know, she's the most passionate one about basketball, so she's the one who is in the wrong. Well, not in the wrong, I would say, but like not being true to herself by not playing. Right. And that's not the case for Quincy.
No, he also says like,
and he says that, yeah. Like he was like, I forgot what occupation, but he was like, maybe I'll go back to school or like do this, become a whatever. I can't remember the occupation he suggests, but
he also like just shuts down his whole life once he finds out his dad has been cheating and maybe has like a baby mama. I just took a shot, so.
Oh, right. And he was like, if I'm just playing basketball and all I'm doing is imitating my dad, well, I don't want to do that anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, he was like, I want to be like better than my dad, and then he realized that he already was as a human being. So then he started to become bad at basketball because that like he had no like drive to.
Damn.
This one, shoot up into the net and it comes back down.
Okay.
This net is strange.
Yeah. It's like rubber.
Yeah, no. I screwed up. But yeah, it's like the one thing holding me back is that I wish he had some sort of like come to Jesus moment where he was like, oh, I was being the asshole. Do I have to bank it in?
Yeah, bank.
L-O?
Yeah.
L-O-V. This is where my little artsy shots come into. Do I have to bank again?
I get it. Whatever. I don't care. Damn it. Should have said yes. Oh, it's you, right?
So I made your shot, I guess.
Yeah.
Or do you?
No, it's your shot.
Okay. That was a Curry 3. And by Curry, I mean normal NBA 3. If someone came up to you and said, Adam, they're remaking Love and Basketball and you're in it, who are you going to play? And it doesn't have to make sense.
I would play...
It could also be a character that's not in this.
I would play that dude, one of his roommates who's laughing at him when he gets caught for cheating on his girlfriend.
Yeah.
That'd be me. I'd be one of the guys on the team just like, what are you doing? They're playing like Sega, I think.
I think that might be right.
You know what I'm talking about, right? In that scene?
Yeah.
Also insane.
Well,
like you're mad at your girlfriend, so you're just going to take this other girl out on a date?
And also, like, the guys on the couch, one of them laughs right away, and then the other one looks at him and starts laughing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really funny.
I noticed that too. It's
free throw. Fuck.
I'm going to try a free throw. Give you another shot at it. It seemed like, I don't know. I guess maybe... Yeah, no problem. That's good. Come on, dude. It's the back iron,
so
dude. It's not very forgiving.
This is, I bounce it off. It goes over there. I catch it, turn around, and make it. Someone left their YMCA card here.
Yeah.
Tempted to take it, even though membership's free. Maybe it's Elsie's. Who knows?
Okay.
Okay, that was me grabbing the net and making the
Layup.
and making it.
Let me try this again. I can't grab the net, dude. With the ball in my hand, I can't do it.
You can try.
All right.
You can also just stop, jump, grab the net, and then make your shot. I think I'm going to say that's low.
Okay.
All right, Adam, thank you so much for doing this podcast. Do you have
Yeah,
anything
dude.
you would like to promote?
I thought of a joke when you were going to ask me this question, and I can't think of it.
That's funny.
Damn, dude.
Is that the joke?
Before I came here, no.
The joke is I did not think of one.
I don't know. Just follow me on Letterboxd.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Tony Jabroni.
3.5 stars for this movie.
Yeah.
I do want you, just real quick, to give your final review of the movie while attempting to dunk the ball.
Okay. The aforementioned Queen of Iowa, Elsie Howe, talked about this movie like it was the greatest movie ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I respect that opinion, but I think I went into it thinking it was going to be really good, but it lost me at some points. Like, I thought I was a little bored.
Same.
So I think like 3.5 out of 5 is where I would put it. Good movie, though.
Yeah, say it while dunking, my brother. You really do like soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was also into this high expectations. They pretty much hit. I just really had trouble with the Omar Epps of it all.
I think Omar Epps maybe isn't the greatest actor in the world. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know
maybe.
if I'm certain of that, but
You know the Harris Whittles joke?
no.
Is Mike Epps, is that a guy too?
Yeah, Mike Epps is a comedic actor.
Yeah. He said on Comedy Bang Bang, he's like, hey, just like Omar and Mike, good Epps. Talking about the episodes of the podcast. All right, but yeah, I had high expectations. Did not I think she deserves better. She also deserves better than both of us not remembering the name of the character.
Right, kind of fucked up.
She's the best. Gina Prince-Bythewood, also great. So with that in mind, I give it 4.25. All right, that's the Moving Screen Podcast. You can follow us on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, wherever you find your podcasts. We're also on patreon.com/ again, I think, Moving Screen. And there you can get footage from this game and any other game. And also for $5 a month, I'm going to send a little bookmark your way, maybe a little koozie. Make it worth your while. So consider contributing. And
Come on.
on that note, I'll see you on the court. I make that shot.